أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the journey towards the holy month of Ramadan podcast. In this podcast, we shall go through different concepts that would help us grow as a human being and create a genuine bond and relationship between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this concept can be the foundation on how to achieve the most in the holy month of Ramadan. Welcome to this podcast, and this is your host Suhail Saleh. And this is the 9th episode of the journey towards the holy month of Ramadan. And today's discussion is going to be about the relationship between sustenance and charity. Sustenance is like a water container in a chicken farm. The water container is such that there is a hole a little below the edge of the container. They fill the container with water and turn it over on a plate-like bottom so that the water flows onto the bottom plate. When the water collects in this plate and reaches the level of the hole, it stops coming out and the chickens can drink from this water. This means that it is produced when it is consumed and not that it is produced to be consumed. Sustenance is always associated with consumption, not production. If 10 chickens drink water, more water will come out. If 5 chickens drink water, less water will come out. This is how a person's sustenance is. If someone provides for several families, their consumption will increase this person's income because everyone eats his own sustenance and cannot eat another person's sustenance. If a person understands this concept, when someone asks him for help, he will become happy and understand that God is going to give him more sustenance. But if he prevents others from sharing it with him, his sustenance will be blocked too. Now, why are we talking about sustenance? We are approaching the holy month of Ramadan, and here we have a correlation and relationship with sustenance itself, the rizq. When we hear rizq, we try to think about iftar, and we try to think about sehri, or in our own Swahili language, daku. So when we share it with others, we provide others as well, whether it is iftar or daku or sehri, then Allah also provides for us themselves, for everyone's sustenance is in their own hands. The provider might be different, but the receiver is receiving his own sustenance. The same goes with the tradition that we have regarding the guests when they come at our places. In the holy month of Ramadan, inshallah, for iftar, they are not coming having your sustenance while they are having their own sustenance. The provider might be different in the material world, as we can see, but he's having his own sustenance. The same goes with marriage. A lot of people are scared of getting married because of sustenance, thinking that they will have to provide from their sustenance to the other half, but that is not the case. Where Allah says a person who gets married, his sustenance will increase, meaning that he will be able to provide the other one with their own sustenance, not from his own sustenance. The same thing is said with regarding the kids, having child, bearing a child, children. Every child come with their own risk. Try to understand this concept of sustenance with this story that I have told you today. It will become very easier for you to understand and be able to perceive different aspects of life differently. One of them being in the holy month of Ramadan. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.